Hello, this is a short demonstration of a prototype of a web-based software tool that we've developed at the InfoSeeking Lab at the School of Communication and Information at Rutgers University. We call this tool Socrates. Socrates allows users who want to do research with data gathered from social media sources to collect that data from multiple sources, explore and visualize the data with graphs and such, and analyze the data with quantitative methods that lend themselves well to algorithms. Users can do all of this in one place without having to learn any programming for scraping big amounts of data or worrying about creating accounts with multiple social media platforms. Socrates has three basic components: a collection component, an exploration component, and an analysis component. When you first access Socrates on the web, you are taken to the collection component. Here, you can choose from multiple social media sources such as Reddit, YouTube, or Twitter. Let's go ahead and pick one of those. How about Twitter? When you click on the Twitter module, you're shown boxes to put in your search terms and other options. First of all, you can give your dataset a name, meaning you can save it and retrieve it again later if you so choose. Let's say we've decided to search for the latest tweets on Ebola. So I'm going to call this dataset Ebola underscore TW. Now you can call this anything you like, it's optional. The query term is put here. So let's put in the term Ebola. The count box allows you to set the number of tweets that are returned to the dataset. The default is set to 10, but let's collect more than that. Let's make that 30. That means we're going to collect 30 data points, 30 tweets. The language box allows you to specify the tweet language. Now the default is EN, which is English, and let's stay with that for now. Tweets can sometimes be geotagged, that is, they can have geographic location information embedded in their metadata, which means sometimes people's tweets tell us where they are when they sent their tweets. This designation is optional, so we'll leave this blank for now. So we'll now hit submit. When you do that, Socrates will work on getting the Twitter data for you, and when it's ready, it'll show you a sample of that data. This box shows you all the categories of your data, or your data fields, or your data variables, but it's only a sample of one out of 30. If you press show all of this data here, you are shown all 30 data points that you collected in table form. You can now close this and go back to the main screen. You will note that now Socrates gives you two options to continue working with. You can either do analysis or you can do exploration. So let's say that we want to do analysis. Analysis allows you to run some basic analysis on your data. Let's press that. We can see that we can do two sorts of analysis: text or stats. Text allows you to do stuff like count the words in a text field. Stats lets you do some statistical analysis like correlation or regression. For this demo, let's click on text and we'll do a word count. So when you press that, you'll see that you'll have an option to pick which data field you want to count the words for. So let's choose a field. You note that you get highlighted fields from your data set. These are the fields that actually allow a word count to happen. And we'll pick the field called content because that's the actual content of the tweet itself. Now we'll hit submit, and pretty soon a new box appears here that has your word count results. It shows you both the aggregate results of all your 30 data points, and it shows you that you now have a new data field called word underscore counts. If you press show all of this data here, you can see this new field appears as a new column in your data set for all 30 of your data points. Okay, so we'll close that. Now, we've done some basic analysis, we've gotten some numbers, but a picture speaks 1,000 words, right? So exploration allows you to visualize some things about your data. Let's press that. We'll click on Graph. We see several options to help you visualize your data, like histogram or scatterplot or pie chart, etc. For this demo, let's click on scatterplot because maybe we want to see if there's a cool relationship between the word count of a tweet and the number of followers that a Twitter user has. There probably isn't much of a direct relationship, but we want to visualize it. We want to see what that might look like. So we have that option here. So I'll now click on choose a field for X and for Y. And for X, for the X-axis that I want to plot, I'll pick friends. So that's the number of friends. And for the Y-axis, I'll pick word counts. So now I'm going to generate a graph, there we go, of number of friends versus word counts. And you can see the relationship is sort of odd. It's not really linear, but maybe you can interpret that to mean something or another. So this is the end of our short demonstration of our prototype of a web-based software tool that we call Socrates. Feel free to follow up with us at peopleanalytics.org. Thank you.